Turum. Turum. Vale, chavales. Vámonos. Capitulito 4, ¿eh? Ojito. Ojito, ojete. El capítulo 3 no me acuerdo cómo terminaba. Miradlo. Es verdad, atrapamos a Crane, que le metimos un cachetón. Se ha quedado guardado hasta el cachetón, es verdad. y descubrimos a la bruja, es verdad. Y todo esto, vamos, en el capítulo anterior básicamente dimos con Crane, pero no hemos encontrado pistas de nada más. Y bueno, y nos lo quitaron. Pegaron de escopetazo como un hijo de puta.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a sh...
Vale. Quiero ver si todo va bien.
with them. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy
Thanks,
your
baby.
stay.
Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy
Thanks,
your
baby.
stay.
Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy
Thanks,
your
baby.
stay. Vale, nada.
And thanks for
dejo
covering
de
for me
marear.
last time too.
Bigby, how could you do this?
El juego se escucha bien. De hecho voy a bajarle un poquito más. Porque a mí se me escucha bajito. Un poquito. O sea, a ver, no se me escucha mal si hablo con más volumen. Pero como yo hablo así un poquito más apagadillo.
I guess I finally see you for who you are. Tell me who did it. Just tell me who did it. I know you know.
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Y ahí no tienen ni tiros de escopeta, ¿sabes? Cuando se transforma. Se le cura automáticamente.
It was a good show, but, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship.
Encima de estar usando ya armas.
I mean it. Out with the old, in with the
Encima
new.
tienen que usar la bala de plata. Porque además es lo único que le hace daño, claro, al lobo. ¿Por qué coño tienen que usar la bala de plata? Le han metido literalmente por lo menos 4 cargadores de escopeta en el pecho, ¿sabes? En plan, bueno, a ver, no lo tumbaban igualmente, pero se ha pasado con lo del brazo. Yo loco. Sí, vosotros habéis empezado. Pero bueno, a ver, son los malos. No podía esperar menos. Y que hago aquí full bien. Un sueño a lo mejor. No vale, un poco.
See you around.
Sí, un sueño.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
Cabello.
This way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
Swinehart, how bad is it?
No, not the worst I've seen, but damn near it. I must say, you're testing even my skills here.
Please, Bigby, don't
God
move.
damn.
Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Se la puede acomodar solo. Toma ya, Dios. Vámonos. ¡Duro! Oh, shit. God damn. Vale. Ah, vale. Pensaba que le tenía que dar la Q otra vez. Ah, sí, pues sí que le tengo que dar. Tío, cabrón. Me tenía que doler eso. ¡Pum! Dios, se iba transformando y todo, ¿eh?
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
It's not like I asked for this shit to happen.
Yes, but it's not like you actively discouraged it either.
Es que lo esquives con demasiada gana, ¿ves? Estaba protegiendo a la gente, ¿no? Además me han disparado por la cara, yo tampoco fui a atacar.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind, we'd appreciate the headroom.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right
Una
now.
tortuga no es igual de grande.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Todo el plomo que tú quieras, pero plata nada.
Miss White. He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly.
Necesito una niñera, ella tiene suficientes preocupaciones. No lo pierdas de vista, estoy aquí.
Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
I'll try.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, call him.
Sheriff,
Swiney.
Colin, puerquito. Ha dicho puerquito, ¿sabes? Digo, pobrecillo, reventadísimo, cabrón. La pena, Blanca Nieve.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
Del carajo. Del carajo.
Hell, I seen him take worse.
Not much worse.
How do you think I feel? Like shit.
You should see how you look.
Like shit. Del carajo.
I'm glad you're not dead. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that, and...
Estaba preocupada. Aquí estoy contigo, no muero tan fácilmente. ¿Qué le digo? No sé qué decirle. No muero tan fácilmente, ¿no? Bicho malo nunca muere.
When Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
Y hasta pensó que estabas muerto, ¿no?
I don't know. It was just awful.
And pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking?
Necesitamos atrapar a Crane. Esto es algo más grande ahora. Blanca acaba de decir que... decidir lo que es mejor. Esto es algo más grande ahora. Hombre, algo más grande ahora es... ¿necesitamos atrapar a Crane? Sí, pero no es lo que necesitamos como objetivo principal. Le doy mi confianza a Blanca. Como que lo ha estado... no sé. Le voy a dar mi confianza a Blanca, creo.
Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane... still the thing?
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do.
Solo digo que esa no es la forma de actuar cuando no eres dueño de casa. Nos vimos débiles, no era tu decisión el rendirte.
When you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split second.
No iba a dejarla matarme, ¿no? Y por eso se ha quedado ahí. Fue una decisión inmediata y no me importa cómo se vio.
I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
Tomaría la misma decisión una y otra vez.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's...
¿Y qué pasa? ¿Y me muero yo? Me debería dar la gracia de que me ha salvado, ¿no? En plan, ¿qué coño? Como mínimo. Nah, me he quedado un segundo mirando la casa. ¿Tú piensas que tienes una... piensas que tiene a Blanca en su mano? No estabas allí, claro que estoy molesto. Blanca hizo lo que tenía que hacer.
He's got Snow under his thumb.
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murder?
No creo que sea para sacarlo de la ciudad. Se buscaron al peor enemigo. Crane fue autorizado. No importan las víctimas.
Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this...
¿Hace cuánto viene pasando esto? Crane fue utilizado eso... Bueno, no lo sabemos. Realmente ella es la que me dice a mí. Yo creo que no hizo los asesinatos, tal, no sé qué. Yo creo que sí, ahora le digo que Crane fue utilizado.
Stuff been going on.
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily? And Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
Oh, ¿qué quiere decir? Estamos haciendo lo mejor que podemos. Solo puedo Solo puedo hacer las cosas a mi
I don't
manera.
know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A
Estamos haciendo lo mejor que podemos.
little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now,
Claro, yo veo que estamos haciendo lo mejor posible. En plan... No, pero no es lo suficientemente bueno. Vamos a ver, cabrón. Yo creo que... No sé. En plan, que se ha ido liando todo poco a poco y cada vez las cosas han ido a peor y se está liando en plan muy vasto. Ahora mismo porque pensábamos que era una cosa, luego es otra, luego descubrimos que es Crane, luego ahora no es Crane, ahora ha sido utilizado, ahora el hombre torcido, ahora no sé qué, y me da a mí que cuando sepamos quién es el asesino, yo qué sé, en plan... O sea, sí, evidentemente será el final del juego, pero en plan rollo, y yo me gustaría que hubiera algo más, en plan que me dirigiera, en plan, como que no sabemos absolutamente nada después de todo lo que hemos investigado, solo sabemos que la Lily, la hermana de Holly, era una prostituta, se acostaba con Crane, Crane le hacía que se pusiera un encanto para que se pareciera a Blancanieves, porque Crane está enamorado de Blancanieves y es un enfermo, y eso, Lily murió, no se sabe por qué, en plan porque al final... Eso, no sé, algo del alcalde, supongo, pero como de momento no se sabe nada. ¿Qué más? Faith estuvo en el apartamento suyo buscando, en plan, con el Bosco, que iban a tener ahí un encuentro, iban tal, pero al final el Bosco le quería robar y yo qué sé, mano, qué cosa más rara. En plan, al final ni el Bosco tiene nada que ver. Faith no se sabe de momento por qué ha muerto. Holly tampoco se sabe por qué ha muerto. En un principio se creía que era por lo de Crane. Y ahora, ¿dónde está Crane? Y ahora, ¿dónde está el hombre torcido? Y los hermanos Ari y Ara, ¿qué coño tienen que ver en todo esto? Porque han estado metidos en todo esto, pero no han soltado nada todavía. Qué puta paranoia. Así que a partir de ahora hacemos todo como se debe. Seguimos
we
el
do
libro al
everything
pie
cut
de la
and
letra.
dried. By the book. Straight as...
Esto, no sé por qué, es como que no me termina de convencer. En plan, como que lo hagamos todo al pie de la letra, al libro, al no sé qué. Porque yo, en plan, que sí que está muy bien, obviamente, seguir las reglas y sí tal, pero... Y yo... También hay que tener una parte humana, que supongo que es la que estamos teniendo, o la que hemos estado teniendo durante todo este gameplay y estos directos, que hemos estado haciendo cosas humanas, con sentimientos humanos y siguiendo también las cosas al pie de la letra y con lógica y bien, pero claro, supongo que no de libros lo hemos seguido, obviamente, pero porque somos humanos.
an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
Pero como
I'm
la
not
nieve.
saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
No digo que sea el
This
árbitro de no
town
sé qué.
has enough monsters. What happened last night,
Y hay demasiados monstruos en la ciudad. Lo que pasó anoche, en lo que te convertiste, no puede suceder
what
de
you
nuevo.
turned into, it can't happen
Pero si no ha hecho nada. En plan, sí, he hecho un poquito de daño, pero yo qué sé, un policía te pega un porrazo y no por eso no puede tener una porra, ¿entiendes?
again.
We need
Hombre, si te lo pegas sin motivo, pues obviamente. Pero en este caso me habían disparado.
monsters.
Para combatir monstruos necesitamos monstruos. No tenía de otra, tienes razón, Blanca. Para ti es fácil decirlo. Yo le voy a decir que creo que no tenía de otra. En plan, literalmente se pusieron a dispararnos ahí.
To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to
Que lo necesitamos para que pierda la cordura en un momento u otro.
lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side...
Solo deja ir ese lado tuyo, ¿ok? No tenía de otra. Claro, pero si no hubiera muerto, creo yo, ¿no? Ahí es.
of you be done, okay? Be done. and buried, and we can all move on.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit
Como si a los criminales le importara si es descuidado.
gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile
Todos desean ver a Lupo afeitado, bañado y con una sonrisa de vez en cuando.
and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president.
Maldita sea, prácticamente soy el presidente del club Lupo, no seas un hijo de puta. Le voy a decir gracias,
Now,
Colin,
the
porque me
Bigby
está
don't be such a dick club. But this is the wrong fucking...
Pero este es el puto... Pero este no es el puto momento de ponerle límite. Ahí estamos.
Time
Ahí la verdad es que Colin
to put
se la puto
shackles
marcado.
on him.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like...
Permitirás que me hable así. Cálmense todos. Yo no voy a hacer.
It's been the rule for a reason,
Por algo es
Colin.
una regla de Colin.
And Bigby knows it's for the
¿Sabes qué problema?
best of the town. It keeps everybody out of
Muchos
trouble.
problemas a todos.
And what if a Monday does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. You know what a pig is? It's not the end of the world.
Look, everyone
Cálmense
just
todos.
calm down, all right?
No me voy a poner ni del lado del
Calm.
Colin, porque no voy a decir yo no obedeceré. ¿Sabes? Yo quiero obedecer, pero también no quiero que me ponga límite, porque cabrón, en una situación en la que me puedo morir, pues claro, yo voy a seguir las órdenes, pero si me tengo que pasar un poquito por mi vida, ¿sabes lo que te digo? Pero yo no voy a decir no obedeceré, en este caso voy a calmarlos a los dos. El Colin me ha defendido muy bien, le doy las gracias. Yo también me ha defendido Blancanieves en algún punto, también le doy las gracias, pero eso, en este momento cálmense, tranquilos, vamos a pensar con cabeza.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks.
That is true, desde luego, ha dicho Wolf Residence, ¿sabes? En plan, en vez de Lupo, lo que sea.
Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the pudding and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. What do you think that could be?
Tal vez se trate de pelea, tal vez ella sepa algo. Tal vez sepa
Bigby's
algo,
got an
obviamente.
admirer. You always do well with the disenfranchised.
Marginados.
Something about your prickly demeanor
Se trae como...
attracts him like a moth to a
Tal
flame.
vez
She
sepa
knows
algo.
something.
Ahora sí, porque ahora,
She's
me
helped me
ayuda un
a
poco
little
con
with
el
the
caso,
case.
quizás tenga
Maybe she has
algo más de
something
información.
else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office.
El
I've
despacho,
left
hace mucho que
Buffkin alone
Buffkin
for
está
too long
respondiendo
taking
llamadas.
calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ay, Captain.
She's a piece of work.
Una obra de arte.
Hey,
Qué puta arte tiene Colin, Qué puto amo. Al principio me cayó un poco mal.
you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Pero no, pero se me fue en verdad. No
I
mala gente.
mean, she seemed real serious about it. But I can still hang out here, right?
Yo no te
Look,
dejo. Yo te
maybe
dejo
a
en mi
few
casa.
get sent up, but you're my
Colin
friend,
tampoco
Colin.
es que se vaya a dar
Wouldn't do
vuelta
that
por la
to you.
ciudad. Obviamente, si está dando
Don't
vuelta por
worry
la ciudad.
about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Elegiste la amistad sobre las reglas. Hombre, es que en este caso bichas se pueden hacer cosas. Puede estar en mi casa y ya está. No pasa nada. Mientras que se mantenga en mi casa, no lo va a ver nadie. O los edificios de Barrio Fábula, ¿no? Pero que no salga a la calle. Tú nada, buena intro. A ver qué pasa ahora con Nerissa. Que de hecho estaba ahí, caminando entre la gente. Disfraz de cordero. Ojo.
Hi, Sheriff.
¿Tú vas a ser la que está disfrazada de cordero?
Hi, Nerissa.
Security Office, Big Wolf.
Have a
Big
seat.
Wolf. Qué contenta viene, ¿no? Boggy. Toda la botella de alcohol. Ahora se le ha ido la risa.
Are you okay?
Está
You
bien.
didn't look good last night.
No te preocupes por mí, debes ir a ver a los demás, me he sentido mejor. Me he sentido
I
mejor.
wasn't sure you'd be,
Estarías
around.
por aquí.
If I came by.
Let's just say I've been better.
Arthur Morgan.
Huff and puffs.
Soplar y
People
resoplar.
smoke those.
Soplar y resoplar se llama, ¿eh? La marca. Ha crecido el cigarro. ¿Qué quería Crane contigo? Vamos a hablar. ¿Qué es lo que te trae por aquí? Vamos a hablar que ella hable.
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Oh, a ver.
Back in the dressing room, at the foot.
El vestuario de luces de
Bring
tu
pie.
cocina te dije que es lo que buscaba y encontraste una forma de
Told you what I was
responderme.
looking.
Vale, esta tía no nos va a decir exactamente lo que queremos saber, pero nos va a decir algo que nos puede dar una pista. Hay que tener cuidado. A ver. Voy a-
You found a way
¿qué le
to
vi?
tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again.
Maybe.
You can try. I just... Go ahead.
Puede que funcione. ¿Sabes más acerca de Crane? Crane fue la víctima de la trampa. Hombre
Might
torcido.
work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. You have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that,
I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes, we have to find our way through life on our own.
En la vida a veces tenemos que sobrevivir solos. En tientas en la oscuridad.
Grasping
A
and
tientas
fumbling
en la
in the
oscuridad.
dark. I used to have friends
Tenía amigos. Me ayudaban a encontrar el camino.
to help me find my
Ahora no
way.
están y no sé qué
But
hacer.
now, they're gone. And I don't know what to do.
Se trata de Faith y Lily.
is this making any sense?
Tiene algo de sentido. Cuando tenía sus amigas sabían qué hacer. Pero ahora que no las tiene, ella no sabe qué hacer. O sea que Faith y Lily se tienen que cargar. Se tienen que tratar de
I'm
esto.
not sure how I can.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And
Lo que digo es que los amigos importan y yo no tengo
I
nadie.
don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
Así que espero que protejas a los tuyos. Yo cuido a todos. Mis amigos están en peligro. ¿Debería sospechar de mis amigos? A ver, lo que ha dicho no es porque deba de sospechar de mis amigos. Ha dicho que ella tenía amigos que la guiaban por su camino. Pero como lo ha perdido, pues ahora no sabe qué coño hacer con su vida. Ahora no tiene tanta guía, no tiene esa seguridad, no tiene... Entonces, ¿debería sospechar de mis amigos? No creo que te esté diciendo eso. Yo cuido a todos. Eso es como respondiendo a lo que le ha dicho sin darse cuenta, ¿no? Mis amigos están en peligro es más bien como lo que creo que Lupo está me saldrá la palabra, es que interpretando lo que Lupo está interpretando que ella le está diciendo, porque además tiene todo el sentido, en plan, solo me pregunto que si tú estás cuidando a los tuyos, ¿sabes? En plan, mis amigos están en peligro.
Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
Tus labios están sellados. No puedes hablar.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it?
Estoy tratando de ayudarte, es un dispositivo de control. Eso sí, dispositivo de control. Le digo. Se trata de cómo luce.
Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Sí, porque no le he dicho nada. Básicamente, quien calla otorga. Quitársela no se lo puedo quitar.
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Ni se lo recordará. Pero si no he hecho nada. Le he preguntado.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff, can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you. Please.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Esta tía se está jugando la vida y me está intentando dar algo de información. Yo supongo que por sus
Sorry,
antiguas compañeras
I just
muertas.
need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Beauty and Beast. Y esta tía se iba a esperar, pero ha cogido el bolso y se la va a pirar. O sea que Beauty and Beast no les puede ver.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
No creo que perderás el tiempo. O sea, no creo que pierdas el tiempo ahora. Como...
That was
Ellos son una buena pista.
abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and
Qué
Beast,
putada,
do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night, and they're scared about what's been going...
A ver, si le digo lo de Nerissa... No es plan que le diga lo de Nerissa. Si le digo que ellos llamaron por algo... Y me hago el loco de que no sé por qué... Joder, algo de información tienen que tener. Pero le digo lo de Bella. No debería decirle lo de Bella. Y más si esta tía quiere ir tan de libro, ¿no?
going on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else.
Claro,
Bigby,
justo lo de...
you don't
Justo lo otro que podía comentar.
I think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what?
Claro, ella sospecha de la financiera, ya me lo ha dicho.
I have other matters to attend to.
Otras cosas que ocuparme. ¿Ya no vienes conmigo? Claro, que antes siempre querías hacer algo por la gente y no sé qué, y ya no vienes conmigo, ¿eh? Once upon a time. Sí. Está diferente.
Look what happened.
Un poquito diferente.
I thought we agreed that was settled. You said it was settled. That's...
Oh. What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors? Stirring the pot?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back?
Sí, picha. ¿No viste que cuando me encontraste allí no estaba haciendo nada con ella, que estaba investigando un crimen? Cojones.
Hi, Bigby. please excuse us for
Este
just
tío
a
se ha
minute?
puesto muy gilipollas.
Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him.
Of
Not
course.
after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
Algo detrás, ¿no?
One little thing.
¿De eso ha dado?
Talk about living in the
Keep talking
past.
about that, or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
Arroz.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Venga, yo lo espero aquí, mirando la puerta. Big B.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks.
No vengo a
but
provocar.
that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get it? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
Then just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there.
Vamos, me están diciendo. Estamos acostumbrados a tener un estilo de vida de lujo y queremos hacer lo que fuera para seguir estando así. Porque es nuestro estilo de vida y si no vivimos así, no sé qué. Pues soy uno pargueloide. Os habéis metido en un problema por ser gilipollas. Porque si podíais tener una vida de un lujo un poquito más barato, ¿sabes? En plan, un lujo menos lujo, pues seguiréis teniendo una vida y no pasa nada.
Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slopes?
Are you gonna
And
get
we
that?
can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as...
What the fuck was that?
don't worry about it. Probably just a wrong number. Really, I think we're one digit off from some pizza
Estás obstruyendo mi investigación. Supongo que no necesitas mi ayuda. Dime quién acaba de llamar.
place. Phone rings off the hook sometimes.
Fine. I'm sure you can handle whatever this is on your own. I'll see you later.
Please, Bigby. Wait. We've been getting horrible phone calls. It's the Crooked Man's people, trying to collect, and we aren't safe, even in our own home.
We owe some money.
Finally. All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money...
Bueno, creo que se usa para... ¿Qué pasa, Fer? Buenas tardes. ¿Qué dice? Yo... Espérate. Pero del carajo no era bueno. Pero tal cual, ¿eh? No sé si seguirá por aquí. Bueno, creo que es su zapato. Ahora sí, en verdad... Se puede usar hasta para eso, para el del carajo, en plan de... Como... ¿Cómo se dice cuando en verdad estás diciendo algo? Que... De ironía, ¿no? Ironía. En plan como del carajo. ¿Cómo estás del carajo? En verdad está hecho la mierda, ¿no? Yo creo que fue casi como ironía. ¿Qué pasa, Fer? Que yo que no he podido mirar el chat, tío. Porque en este juego no tengo chat, tío. En plan, lo pongo a pantalla completa porque es de la mejor manera que lo veo, tío. Porque es que si no se me va el juego como un poquito para abajo y veo, a lo mejor no veo la línea de tiempo, ¿sabes lo que te quiero decir? De abajo de las decisiones y de, para darle bien y tal. Entonces pues eso, pues por eso aquí no tengo el puñeterito chat, tío. Qué puto por culo. De hecho, ¿puedo hacer una cosa? Nah. Bueno, Fer, si te pasa aquí, en plan, me imagino que te habrás ido al ver que estaba yo ahí haciendo otra cosa. Mira, un segundito. Bueno, pues vamos a seguir. Porque en verdad iba a poner el chat porque me da cosilla, tío, pero es que es eso, tío. Se pone tan mal que no me gusta y al final juego peor. Bueno, el juego viéndolo mal, ¿sabes lo que te digo? No estoy tan metido. ¿Has visto el hombre torcido? ¿En serio qué está pasando aquí? Espera, ¿quién es Jersey?
That's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
You had enough on your plate.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah,
The Jersey Devil.
that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too.
Él también le debe de ir mal. María obtuvo la hacha ahí. ¿Por qué habrías de ir allí? Lo único que me importa es mi investigación.
There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of
No creo que sea muy útil para el mercado de...
marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have it.
Algunas veces la fábula no tiene ningún lugar donde ir. ¿Por qué habrías de ir allí? Vamos, o María obtuvo el hacha ahí. Pero claro, me imagino que eso
Anywhere else to go.
algo que da
What the
igual.
hell are you doing hanging out at a
O
place?
sea, una vez que te lo dice esta tía, lo puedes asumir tú, no hace falta preguntarlo. ¿Qué demonios estás haciendo? Un lugar
Like the
como
Lucky Pawn anyway.
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find
cosas que no se consiguen en otro
anywhere
lugar.
else.
You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery.
Compras un trozo de pena de alguien con dinero que no tiene.
With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, It's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat.
No creo que tengan carne. Necesitabas este trabajo. ¿Qué estás entregando? Le estás entregando al hombre torcido.
The packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like...
Pensaba que terminaría así.
We're decent people, Bigby.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. He never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up.
Es lo único que puedo conseguir.
It's still not.
Y con eso alcanzo. Vale, siempre estás ahí. Si quieres mi ayuda tienes que renunciar. Tú te encargas de su trabajo sucio.
I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know, and I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Es posible que no lo necesito. Vete al carajo. No lo necesito. Ahora esto es full me. No lo entenderías. Vete al carajo. Vete al carajo. Vas a parar por punto. No lo necesito. Claro, no necesito esto para vivir.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
No nos al Butchers. Porque irnos al Lucky Pound.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
Pero vamos a ver con qué es lo que trae al Butcher.
Once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
¿Quieres que lo mate? No arreglo deudas. Me encargaré de eso.
Can you help us out?
I'll handle it. I'm not gonna let that crooked bastard ruin any more lives.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Hombre, si ha matado... Si nos damos cuenta de que ha matado a... Pasa es que va a ser lo mismo. Vamos a llegar y el Crooked Man va a decir... ¿Qué dices? Pero si yo soy tu buena gente. ¿Qué estás hablando? Y al final, eso, me quedaré yo todo rayado. Habremos llevado todas las pistas al Crooked Man. Y al final es el Crooked Woman, ¿sabes? Yo qué sé. A ver. A ver, Crooked Man. Dejar de fumar, seguir fumando. A ver.
Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before at Antique Greenleaf's.
Claro, es donde la Auntie.
Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this? Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
Aunque a lo mejor de aquí nos hubiéramos podido saltar este sitio, porque en verdad en la casa de la Auntie Greenleaf, que es la bruja de este hombre, descubrimos que hay un paquete de lo del carnicero. Entonces ya sabemos que aquí el carnicero hace cosas. ¿Qué pasa? No sabemos si todo lo que transporta es encantamiento o embrujo, o como que se quieran llamar, o hay más cosas. Pero si solo descubrimos los encantamientos, venir aquí no ha servido de mucho. Porque tiene pinta de que cuando revisas esa caja, si no has ido a lo de Auntie Greenleaf o no descubres quién es Auntie Greenleaf, pues puede ser que aquí digas, ¿sabes? En plan, es la primera vez que veo eso, ¿sabes?
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin. Ribs. Roast. Tongue. Got some tongue here. So, none of that interests you? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Del tirón.
Shit.
El tirón tira para adelante. ¿Qué coño hace aquí parado?
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right.
Sopla frente y regreso.
I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe? I'm I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Cojones tan grande esto.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johann, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do?
¿Por qué escabullirse a ellos? ¿Te refieres a morir?
It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy even when they...
Está fácil cuando te tienen colgado de un gancho en el congelador.
Got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johann. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do. I haven't been back there in years. I don't know any more than that.
So you are a part of this. You've been bullshitting me this whole time. Where's Mary? Where's the fucking crooked man? So help me, I will put your head through that damn door. Tell me what I need to know. Now.
I don't know. I'm not part of their crew.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's
Está
people.
muy cerca.
Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear, and I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
Qué vasto. Ha roto los candados y todo, ¿eh? Stock.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
This business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. If you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now.
Told you? Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Los matraces y todas estas cosas aquí.
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's, brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mundies need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here? With all these raw materials, it looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear, and slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders.
Dios, Faith, Lily. Faith y Lily están por arriba. Kay, Georgie, Auntie Greenleaf, Crispin no sé quién, Mademex, Larry, Miss Muffet, Mr. Biak, Mr. John, Mr. Knight, Mr. M, Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith. De hecho, Mr. Smith, claro, ¿verdad? Es el Crane. Mr. Sunflower, Mr. R.
He's got his hooks into everybody. It's pretty clear how.
Oh yeah? How?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. Things that must have gone on here.
How the hell did all this happen? I didn't see it. Didn't stop it. This is a whole lot bigger than we thought. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror.
Y ese espejo mágico asqueroso con esa gran
Mirror
cabeza.
with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that. That mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room. Smoking cigarettes with your feet up.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, There's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
¿Estás solo? Ay, tu hijo de la gran puta, me encargaré de yo encontrarme una forma de protegerlo.
They won't care that I held up my end. There's no way to get out of this.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what?
Menos mal que no iba a darle ningún
What's
empujón.
going
¿no?
on here?
Que si se calmaba le iba a dejar irse, que por su actitud tan alegre y no sé
The
qué.
fucking hell!
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse?
Voy a entrar otro segundo abuso. Otro segundo de abuso. ¿Qué abuso?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? Ah! You fuck! Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Tío, qué pata le ha dado.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores.
La que te voy a dar, no. A ti te me vaya a matar.
Try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. No clue about who was really running this town.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a-comin'. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's code. No time for traveler's checks, huh? You won't be needing this anymore.
La cara que pone. Todos los billetes que ha sacado ahí.
That sick piece of...
Hijo de puta.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did.
Callarlo y escucharlo.
But I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke? Thanks. Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something we can do about it. We can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Esto es todo lo que estoy haciendo. Haré mi trabajo, lo estoy planeando.
Believe me, that's all I've been doing this whole damn time.
All right, go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
Completado el episodio 4. Ya tienen que estar cerca de terminar el capítulo. Una vez que termine el capítulo voy a dejarlo ya por aquí. Probablemente. Y ese es un poco más tarde, a lo mejor lo termino. No sé, depende de la pica que venga.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White.
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Te paso un pelo.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
No me cae bien.
Finally.
Que al final va a
things
ser
are
Barba
swinging
Azul
back
que
in the
está
right
detrás de
direction.
todo, tío.
Good
Es que
work,
me cago en
Bigby.
su puta madre. Ojalá que
You've
sea
been
él y
gone
lo voy a
all
matar
day.
con toda la gana.
What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words.
Vete al carajo, te crees, te dice. Yo le voy a decir vete al carajo, ¿te crees, te dice o qué? ¿Qué digo? Toma un número y me lo toma a coña.
My own with you.
Unbelievable. Pulpasaurus.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This
Es más
piece
probable.
just doesn't
Oye,
want
que
to
no.
join the rest.
Aunque
Do you have any
lo
idea
del
why?
carajo es que sentaría también decirle algo indirecto.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Crane was carrying it for part of the night at least. I found it in his coat. It's pretty amazing it's still intact after the fight, the kidnapping, and then riding around with Bloody Mary for however...
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
You need some help
Tony moviendo la boca al leche.
over there.
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Se tiene que ir a la granja, ¿sabes?
Toad, come here.
Un segundito. Voy a quitar el WhatsApp web que si no se escucha. Vale, ya está.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff. But I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Big B.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Ya está, hemos hecho algo bueno y si la próxima vez que lo pillemos, ahí ya no se puede quejar.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now.
Por ahora.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now. But glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own
No sé si el hombre torcido las mató con sus propias manos o si fueron de sus matanes. Todo es por el control. No lo sé, pero lo descubriré.
hand.
Todo es por el control. Digamos. No sé si el hombre torcido mató con su propia mano o fue uno de sus matones. Claro, es que eso no lo sé.
But someone did. What would make a
¿Por qué haría eso una persona?
person do that?
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Claro, es que de momento no sabemos por qué.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo?
I have to
¿Dónde?
say,
Estamos
I
descubriendo esa
have
cosa,
been
pero ¿por
better.
qué? Es lo último.
But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry. I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Es una buena idea porque estamos haciendo esto. También quiero saber, obviamente. Los dos queremos
He's
saber.
probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs
Tomarnos en una pared y esperarás hasta que el hombre torcido te necesita. Hasta
you.
entonces ni habla.
Until then,
En
not a
París.
peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Se parece a Lily esta tía. A Lily no la del juego, sino a la de The Walking Dead. De
We
Telltale.
pointed you in the wrong direction. And looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Crooked Man.
Big.
No soy poeta, diablos. Espejito, espejito.
We don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back.
Segundo, voy a mear, ¿vale? Rapidito y vengo. Y ya terminamos el capítulo, que no le tiene que quedar mucho. Vale, chavales. De mear al final ha pasado a cagar. Vale, vamos a
Alive.
seguir.
He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Otro logro. Complete Chapter 5, episodio 4. Pero si estamos en el 4, Chapter 5, ¿no? Más bien. Ahora vamos a terminar el 4. Yo creo que se han rayado con los logros. A veces me dan logros que no son de los capítulos que tal. Dale para adelante.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
You know, I kinda thought the Crooked Man would have bigger guards. Trolls, ogres. I'm almost insulted he doesn't.
Maybe he just wants to talk. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably
Eres parte de esto. Sé que tienes un trabajo que hacer.
last person you'd expect to be a
Pero yo solo
guard,
quiero estar aquí.
or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe.
Si trabajas aquí, estás involucrado.
You and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad? Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Some kind of fucking joke. What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah? Mate, I ain't scared.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I got a problem.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The Boss is there.
Before him, I'm sure he would prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed than skinned and made into a rug for me to wipe my shoes on.
He's right. He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. None of you could...
No me ponen los subtítulos, estoy intentando
That
escuchar en
won't
inglés.
be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Y a ti te daba otra, tú acércate.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need.
Para ayudarla. Lo ve, todos en Barrio Fábula tienen un rol. Solo se tiene que poner atención a lo que ellos necesitan para ayudarlos a encontrar el rol.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Todo puto pro como ha acabado, el capítulo con el cigarro, ha acabado ultra pro.
I've
Ultra,
heard
ultra pro.
stories about you. In the old days, how you picked
pesado.
out those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic,
Escondidos en algún lugar en el que podían meter sus patéticos y temblorosos cadáveres.
shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Me cago en la putera, quiero ver lo que pasa ya, en verdad. Qué putada, tío. Mandaste a Colin a la granja. Tuve el 85,5% de los jugadores deciden no mandar a Colin a la granja. Hombre, cabrón. Estás ahí en tu casa, tío, que Colin parece que no al principio, parece que es como todo pesado y no sé qué, y como aprovechándose de ti, pero Colin, coño, al final, cuando estás ahí, Blanca se pone de pesada, Colin te defiende, coño. Y él mismo dice, yo soy el primero que dice, y yo, te pasas un huevo, cabrón. Pero, picha, hay momentos y momentos. Ahora mismo, si vienen dos personas a pegarle de escopetazos, pues que no lo va a hacer, hombre, claro. ¿Qué coño? Total que te quitas la cinta neriza, tú y el 63,8% no intentaron quitarle la cinta. Pero sin embargo se vio como que sí, como que se supone que lo intenta. Pero no intentaron. ¿Qué operación torcida investigaste? Tú y el 63,2% fueron el buen corte. Claro, antes de ir para allá, por si encuentras algo más. Mandaste a salvo a la granja, tú y el 73,3% de los jugadores deciden no mandar a salvo a la granja. ¿Cómo le respondiste al hombre torcido? Al hombre torcido, tú y el 43,7% de los jugadores encendieron un cigarrillo. Y yo, esto está guapo, que yo quiero ver cuáles son las otras opciones. Dios, qué pena, tío. Me gustaría saber, en plan, porque claro, habían 4 opciones, era cigarrillo, bueno, creo que eran 3, y una era quedarse callado. Cigarrillo, bien hablemos. Se calla, o pelea, ¿no? Del tiro. Pero bueno, hemos hecho prácticamente lo de la mayoría. -1. Qué épico, ¿eh? rarísimo, Dios. Y el último capítulo ya, ahí viene el lobo feroz. Ahí viene el lobo, más bien. Feroz me lo he inventado yo. Pero azul que yo no sé por qué. Pienso que está escondiendo algo, Extras. Libro de fábulas. Vamos a mirar todas las fábulas que hay. Ah, mira, aquí puedo ver los modelos, tío, qué chulo. No sé si es de normal también, pero... El Crash, el Colin, puto amo. Uno de los 3 cerditos, Yo no puedo dibujar el Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow ha sido teniente del alcalde de Barrio Fábula. Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Hollow. Crane. Y Cabot Crane. Sí. Y Cabot Crane de Sleepy Hollow. Sí. Lo que pasa es que aquí, claro, no tiene nada que ver. Aquí está viejo y lo otro es como más jovencillo, más apuesto. Buffkin. El barrio Fábula, la granja, los Mundis, los encantos. Príncipe Lawrence. Pero ese tipo puede vivir, Este lo puede llegar a rescatar. Apenas escapado de la tierra natal, el príncipe Lawrence y su esposa Faith fueron víctimas de la dura realidad mundana. Se mudaron a Nueva York esperando la ayuda de la comunidad de Fábula, pero sin dinero de vivir en Barrio Fábula tuvieron que mudarse a un departamento de las afueras del vecindario. Por desgracia, eso hizo que pasaran desapercibidos para la asistencia gubernamental. Ante un futuro poco prometedor, Faith dejó a Lawrence para tratar de sobrevivir sola. Sin el apoyo de su esposa, Lawrence lucha por motivarse y se hunde más y más en la depresión. Los Taras. Ariara. La Holly, Grendel. Que los en paz, antipático te gustaba a los nórdicos, pero ahora suele frecuentar los diferentes bares tranquilos del condado de Nueva York. Odia el ruido de la ciudad, pero debe trabajar ahí para pagar su encanto. A pesar de su aspecto rudo, es muy leal a quienes saben ofrecerle el espacio y el silencio que busca. Barbazo no me queda bien, la piedra de Lupo. Ahora esto... Estaban contando más de Lupo, tío, porque... Claro, esto es el de esto y la piedra de Lupo. No se dedicó a destruir campamentos de una... Se acercó a ella... Ahora esto es lo de Blancanieves. La piedra de Barba Azul. Después de una retaíla de matrimonios terminando las desapariciones misteriosas, la última esposa de Barba Azul en las tierras natales tenía ciertas razones para sospechar de él. Un día Barba Azul partió por negocios y la dejó sola en su mansión. Le dio libertad para recorrer todas las habitaciones, pero la hizo jurar que no abriría el armario de la planta baja. Ella, por supuesto, lo desobedeció y descubrió la ubicación de las esposas desaparecidas. Cuando Barba Azul regresó, supo que debía matarla antes de que se revelara el secreto sangriento. Ella lo convenció de que la dejara rezar un momento y él se lo concedió a regañadientes. Esta pequeña piedad dio tiempo para que los hermanos de la novia la rescataran y los crímenes de Barba Azul salieron a la luz. Hostia. Jack. A Lily, que murió. Vamos a mirar esto. Esto sí me interesa. Se encuentra en una cámara dentro del edificio El Bosque. Y en él se arrojan las cosas que no se quieren volver a ver jamás. La fábula muerta y los criminales más irremediables se envían a sus profundidades. Nadie sabe con certeza que hay en el fondo del pozo, si existe fondo, pero se cree que es el camino hacia el lugar del último descanso. Capítulo 1 y capítulo 2, ¿no? Claro, en el 3 me he perdido 2 cosas, en el 4 me he perdido otras 2 y en el 5 me he perdido también. Bueno, el 5 todavía no he empezado, ¿no? Pero en el 4 me he perdido en el 3-2, en el 2-2 y en el 1-1. ¿Qué me habré dejado atrás? Me interesa verlo. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Libro de fábulas. Libro de fábulas de Wolf Among Us. La venganza del lobo feroz. Esa de la piedad, pero no la venganza. Esto es lo de después. Y luego es esto. La venganza del lobo feroz es lo último que se consigue. Voy a leerlo, ¿vale? Bigby's Vengeance. Esto es de la wiki, ¿vale? ¿Cómo lo tengo que traducir? Al español. Hace mucho tiempo, en las tierras natales, el viento del norte se enamoró de una loba blanca El viento del norte se enamoró de una loba blanca resplandeciente, adoptó la forma de un perro y la cortejó, permaneciendo a su lado durante 2 temporadas. Sin embargo, el viento por naturaleza debe cambiar de dirección y temperamento. De norte lo llevó de regreso a su castillo invernal. La loba estaba desconsolada y poco después de que su amante huyera, dio a luz a una camada de cachorros, incluido el que se convertiría en el legendario lobo feroz. Al ver a su madre morir de tristeza y amor no correspondido, el joven Bigby juró venganza contra el caprichoso viento del norte. 7 veces la bestia viajó al gran castillo, pero no fue rival para el poder elemental de su padre. Al no haber probado la venganza, juró no pensar más en su madre muerta ni en su repugnante padre. Sin embargo, el odio enterrado rara vez se olvida. Elección del jugador, le diste a Faith tu dinero. Con toda esta bestia, la verdad sobre ella. ¿Cuál es tu principal sospechoso? No sé qué. ¿A quién arrestaste? El libro de fábulas, pero no las pone todas, ¿no? Te vienen los del capítulo 1. El libro de fábulas, a ver si me sale todo ahora. Vale, voy a intentar llegar a lo que me falta, ¿vale? La piedra de lupo. La venganza de lupo. La venganza de lupo. Te lo ponen como que el personaje es el lobo cabreado, básicamente. La venganza de lupo. El rechazo de Ichabod. Durante sus días en Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane se enamoró de una jovencita rica llamada Katrina Van Tressel. Era una hermosa muy adinerada, por eso también atrajo la atención de otro pretendiente, Abraham Brom Van Brunt. El rival de Ichabod gastaba bromas pesadas para humillar al supersticioso profesor. A pesar de los planes de Brom para conquistar a Katrina, Ichabod creía que él sería el elegido. Después de una fiesta en casa del padre de Katrina, Ichabod le propuso casamiento y fue rechazado al instante. Se subió avergonzado a su caballo y nunca más volvieron a verlo en Sleepy Hollow. Crane sostiene que el jinete sin cabeza lo persiguió hasta salir del pueblo, pero en realidad se cree que fue otra broma de Brom. La piedra de barba azul. Vale, vamos a volver aquí. Esto es la piedra de barba azul. El piso 13. Y lo que me falta es después del piso 13 también. El espejo mágico. El espejo mágico habla casi todo el tiempo en rimas y exige que los demás hagan lo mismo. También requiere el nombre del objeto a la persona que busca. Si respetas esas reglas, el espejo te mostrará un atisbo de lo que quieres ver, pero no mucho más. El pozo de bruja ya lo tengo, no sé qué. Lo siguiente que tengo que buscar es después del puercorazón. Creo que eso es lo que me falta. Después por... Ah, el atrapamoscas. Después aquí está el atrapamoscas, que lo tengo bloqueado porque no lo he visto, este personaje. El amistoso y afable atrapamoscas es un príncipe que una bruja convirtió en rana. Su apodo es una referencia poco sutil a la costumbre de atrapar moscas y comérselas. Su esposa e hijo fueron asesinados brutalmente en las tierras natales, hecho que él intenta borrar mediante una serie de interminables tareas de mantenimiento. Después de la bruja Greenleaf, el árbol de encanto. Claro que esto es lo que no examiné yo allí en la casa de este tío, ¿no? Este árbol creció de una semilla traída del huerto encantado de la familia Auntie Greenleaf y es la única fuente de magia que le queda a ella. La corteza se usa para fabricar tubos de encanto, las hojas se trituran para ungüentos o hechizos, las ramas se usan como varitas para una pletórea de propósitos. Creo que tiene más. De propósitos financiantes. Teniente de alcalde, Blancanieves. Único Crane fuera de cuadro. Y el rey Cole, todavía ausente, la tarea de dirigir varias fauras recae de lleno sobre Banca. Hace tiempo que resuelven muchas de las tareas del puesto cuando Crane las descuida, pero ahora que está totalmente al cargo del despacho, deberá lidiar con el nivel de politiqueo al que no se había enfrentado. Vale. Piel de asno. Solo la gente muy bella entiende por completo el poder de un abrigo que vuelve feo a alguien que lo lleva. Es el poder de ser invisible y visible a la vez. Por desgracia su valor también puede ser difícil de ver, pero sigue siendo un abrigo mágico y esto basta para algunos coleccionistas. Vale, y el siguiente también me falta. Briar Ross, la bella durmiente. Esto es lo que le he clavado en la cara yo al note. Es una de las pocas fábulas que hicieron fortuna en este mundo y hasta transformó todas sus debilidades en fortaleza. Cuando pincha su dedo se duerme y hace dormir a los que están dentro de un radio determinado. Esta es una herramienta útil y una de las razones por la que Bella Durmiente es más que una cara bonita. La única desventaja es que necesitaba el beso de un príncipe para despertar. El diablo este. La hacha del bosque también. Vale, después de las fotitas esas. Bueno, espérate, esto ya es capítulo 5, ¿no? Esto es lo que nos queda por descubrir. Bueno, si no, me podría rejugar el juego algún día e intentar hacer cosas diferentes. Seguro que termino de descubrir todas estas cosas. Llevo algunas cosas diferentes. Faith, chica de piel de asno. Otra hora conocida como la chica de piel de asno viajó a la ciudadanía mágica de con ropa que llevaba puesta, su esposo y nada más. Una vez fue una princesa hermosa, felizmente casada con el príncipe de la orden de un reino limítrofe. Su vida debería de haber tenido un final feliz, pero la ciudad mundana de Nueva York no la trató bien a ella ni a su matrimonio. Faith terminó en bancarrota y prostituyéndose para pagar la renta de un departamento barato en las afueras del barrio Fábula. Tuvo una vida difícil, pero hizo lo que pudo para sobrevivir en un mundo desconocido. Y la nariz. Nunca tuvo un final feliz. Se conoce como la sirenita, la joven que cambió su cola de pez por un par de piernas para conquistar a un opuesto príncipe. Cuando este se casó con una princesa, Nerissa quedó con el corazón roto. Viajó al mundo convencional en busca de una vida mejor. Ahora baila en dulces tentaciones y se siente como si caminara sobre el vidrio roto con cada paso que da. No tiene casi nada, pero la presencia de sus compañeras bailarinas le da un poco de alivio. Pobrecilla. ¿Y esto? Dinero de barba azul. Se podría pensar que Barbarazul dan sus fondos al gobierno de Barrio Fábula con fines nefarios como conseguir favores especiales o tener votos sobre las decisiones políticas, pero en realidad quiere estabilidad y fuerza. Barba Azul considera que Barrio Fábula solo existe para que él pueda aislarse de la sociedad mundi. Su dinero podrá ser una espada, pero también sirve como escudo. La guardia torcida. Bueno, voy a mirar el chat, a ver si alguien ha dicho algo más. Vale, y de hecho... Vale. Pues nada, chavales, yo creo que lo voy a ir dejando por aquí. Es que tengo ganas de empezar el siguiente, en verdad. Pero así también lo alargo, ¿sabes? En plan, así también... hago otro directito más. En plan, me animo a seguir alargándolo un poquillo. Que nada, tío. Llevamos 2 horitas. Pero es que si me hago otras 2... Me hago otras 2. Venga, chuparla. Vamos a terminar ya el juego. Tengo ganas de saber qué pasa.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ya empieza con la intro. O sea que vamos a ir full. Vamos a empezar y no vamos a parar hasta que acabe, literalmente. ¿Te imaginas que ahora este capítulo final, los capítulos estamos durando 1 hora, 1 hora y poco, y este capítulo final dura 3 horas? Me quedo loquísimo. Here comes the
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster.
Vivian hace un carpaccio muy bueno. Mira, antes si se quiere, es filete de langosta. No somos amigos, hombre, realmente no somos amigos, ni siquiera te conozco. Estoy aquí por un motivo.
Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves.
Creo que yo debería poner los nervios a todos. Está destruyendo esta ciudad. Intentó matarme. Tú mataste a estas mujeres. Está destruyendo esta ciudad.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fable?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some...
¿Cómo estás seguro de que no hay una conspiración en mi contra? Hombre, la verdad es que... Es lo que yo dije, Quillo. Es que vamos a llegar a este punto y este tío tampoco va a ser el enemigo. Entonces... que por culo. Y lo sabía. Porque yo, Twitter el di, Twitter el da. El Arari o los Tarás o como quieras llamarlo. Yo le llamo Twitter el di, Twitter el da. Por lo típico de los gemelos eso. En fin. Bueno. Vamos a ver. Ellos dijeron, nosotros también queremos llegar al fondo de esto. Y también estaban yendo a por Crane. Y también estaban haciendo, ¿sabes? En plan, ellos estaban siguiendo una pista. Y estaban siguiendo la misma pista que estoy siguiendo yo ahora. ¿Qué pasa? Que quieren que la líe. ¿Quién va a ser la enemiga? Bloody Mary. 100% ha sido Bloody Mary la que ha hecho todo esto. Porque es la que le ha estado diciendo a Crane, la que le ha dicho que se vaya a París, que haga esto, que haga otro. Bloody Mary es la culpable. Este tío tiene pinta de que tiene algo de que píchate, que no es malo del todo. Que sí, que tendrá, que parece retorcido y que no sé qué, pero le ha dicho que baje el arma cuando no podría haber matado al instante. Nos ha llevado con el chaval el team que está, el pobre tocojito, nos ha llevado para allá y con toda la buena, ¿sabes? Con buena intención. En fin, que este no va a ser. Al menos de momento. Está detrás de esta conspiración.
Connected man, well moneyed. People do like to take the
¿Quién haría eso?
shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't really...
No disfruto de contarle que las ejecuciones fueron una obra de un empleado mío. Esos asesinatos recientes que están llamando la atención, no disfruto de contarle que las ejecuciones fueron obra de un empleado mío.
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with
Es un evento muy desafortunado, pero les juro que nos encargaremos de la
internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been
Forjido, los Tarás, fuiste tú, fue
a
María
long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
¿Qué coño? Hermano. A ver. A ver. O sea, sí. El proxeneta, no sé qué, tal. Pero Jorgito, tío, le ha cortado de cuajo la cabeza a Lily. Y le ha cortado de cuajo la cabeza a Faith. Bueno, no, a lo mejor les quitó el ribbon. Y se les cortó automáticamente. Pero qué coño, tío.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
you
then
told me to...
Segundo. Y ahora me tratas de culparme. Hombre, algo raro hay aquí detrás. A lo mejor está planeando algo el Crooked Man. Hombre, pero Jorgito fue.
To blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
Me llevaré a los dos. ¿A qué dos? Ah, el otro.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
At I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, God. Oh. This way. Come on, Torty.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Ahí está. No puede ninguna cosa.
was that?
Imagina que caigo sobre el otro. Hostia. El otro estaba el hombre torcido.
Take him off!
I can't!
Joder.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Justo he cogido la misma ropa que tenía antes, ¿sabes? Un perchero que había por ahí casualmente. La sangre me da un poquito igual.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Complete Chapter 2, episodio 5. por
Hang
favor,
on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean—
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell. You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not. What I meant. I was just...
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
No, pero has cometido un delito. Eso no te
But what was I
salva.
supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like it. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you! You don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet, to ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves... Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie. It's here, all right. Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? This is just sad.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. Some asshole murders two of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but... that... you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This, you should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women. Not...
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And
just
what about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was George...
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely... hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
Other charges.
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff... This is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say...
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There
Maybe
will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow...
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it. Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin. I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened.
No one else would. You knew when to show mercy. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.